Hey guys, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and this is the detailed review of the Microsoft Lumia 535. So last month Microsoft announced the 535, a mid-range device running Windows Phone 8.1, and this is also the first phone under the Microsoft branding after the company took over Nokia. The Lumia 535 comes with a 5-inch QHD IPS LCD display with 220 pixels per inch. The device is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 200 processor clocked at 1.2 GHz. The same processor is also powering the Lumia 530 Carbon Titanium Wind and also the Micromax Canvas 121. The phone comes with 1GB RAM and 8GB internal storage, which is expandable via microSD card. The phone also comes with 5 megapixel rear camera with LED flash and a 5 megapixel front camera with wide angle lens for selfies. The phone also packs 1905 mAh battery and runs Windows Phone 8.1 with the Denim update. The phone is priced Rs 9199 in India, and in this review we check out whether the device is worth the money. So first step, let's see the design and build quality of the Lumia 535. So design wise there isn't much of a change when it comes to the Lumia 535, and it follows the same design principles of the Lumia 525 with a curved back panel. The device comes with glossy finish rear panel, and this is the same for all colors, unlike the Lumia 530 which had a matte finish for few colors. The power and volume buttons are on the right side. There is a 3.5mm audio jack on the top and the micro USB charging slot at the bottom. The device also comes with ambient light sensor, accelerometer and proximity sensor. The rear panel houses the 5 megapixel camera with flash, Microsoft branding and also the speakers at the bottom. Above the display is a 5 megapixel wide angle selfie camera. There are no capacitive touch buttons inside, they are on screen buttons like the Lumia 630, 530 and the 730. Overall the build quality looks good, feels solid, but we would have liked a matte finish back panel on this device. Now moving on to the display on the Lumia 530, the phone comes with a 5-inch IPS QHD display which has a resolution of 960 by 540 pixel. The display is one of the weakest rings in the device, and it does not feature Nokia's or rather Microsoft clear black technology, glow mode or even the sunlight readability. Even though Microsoft has upped the display resolution from FWVGA found in most Lumia phones below 10,000 to QHD, the overall quality of the display is not great. The biggest complaint with respect to the display is a poor touch response, and it's laggy at many points, and this is clearly evident when playing games. The colors look pretty decent on the display, and the viewing angles are again good thanks to the IPS panel on the QHD display. Microsoft should be thinking of bringing HD display to phones below 10K because the competition from Android. Now moving on to the software and performance of the Lumia 535. The phone comes with Windows Phone 8.1 out of the box, and along with that it has the Lumia Denim update, which is the latest software from the company. With Windows Phone 8.1, Microsoft has added a beautiful notification center. Apart from that, there are customization options for start screen, there is support for VPN, there is storage sense, Wi-Fi sense and a host of new features. Along with that, there is also option to manage the battery by checking out which all apps are taking up the battery the most. With Windows Phone 8.1, Microsoft has bridged the gap between Android and Windows Phone in terms of the feature set. You can also customize the start screen with background images, and also has the ability to manage one more tile on the start screen. Additional tools like Data Sense allows you to keep the control on your data usage. Storage Sense app is also very handy and allows you to manage the storage and also set default location for saving photos, videos, apps and more on the phone. The device runs on Qualcomm Snapdragon 200 chipset with 1GB of RAM. The performance is really good and there was no lag or any issues. The touch response of the display was not really the best and was pretty average. The gaming performance of the device was pretty average, and the display was not really suited for gaming. But there was not too much of heating while playing games, and since it has 1GB of RAM, it will be able to play most of the games available on the Windows Phone store. Multitasking was also good on the device, as Windows phones can run even on dual-core processor. This is also a dual SIM Windows Phone, and Microsoft has added a dedicated section for managing dual SIM cards. You can also have two tiles on the start screen for two SIM cards and also link it to make into one tile. The phone has on-screen buttons, and you can also customize the background color for the navigation bar. This is very similar to the Lumia 730 we reviewed previously. The call quality on the device was good, and we didn't have any issues with the signal strength. The speaker volume is pretty decent and good if you listen to songs. The device comes with 8GB internal storage and is expandable via microSD card. Another great feature of Windows Phone 8.1 is that you can install apps directly onto the SD card and thereby saving internal storage. Built-in apps like Storage Sense, Data Sense and Wi-Fi Sense provide additional useful features. Now moving on to the camera on the Lumia 535. The phone comes with 5 megapixel rear camera with LED flash and a front-facing wide-angle 5 megapixel camera for selfies. One of the main issues with the phones below the 10,000 has been the lack of flash and also front-facing camera, and Microsoft has fixed both these issues with the Lumia 535. The device comes bundled with Lumia camera and also the Lumia selfie app. The photos taken with a 5 megapixel camera in daylight have come pretty decent and the colors looks pretty good. But the main issue with the 5 megapixel shooter is a lack of detailing. Photos look either blurry or grainy even in daylight. Macro shots have again decent color quality but they lack in detailing. The low light photo ability of the camera is poor, and with indoor lighting the photos were noisy. But the flash works pretty well though. The 5 megapixel front camera with wide angle lens is good for selfies. With the Lumia selfie app, you can take pretty good selfies and add effects. The front camera is fixed focus, and here are some of the samples taken with the front camera. The phone supports video recording at 480p and the quality is really poor. When we have 1080p recording on almost all budget Android phones, Microsoft is still sticking with 480p recording even though the processor supports 720p. Now moving on to the battery life of the Lumia 530. So the phone comes with 1905 mAh battery, which is pretty decent for a budget smartphone. With Windows Phone OS not being a battery hog, you can get at least a day of usage with the Lumia 535. The battery performance will obviously vary based on your usage and also the apps you are using. With few social apps like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and couple of email accounts configured and running in the background, we could squeeze in a day of usage on 3G. But having said that, if you are a power user, you definitely need to charge on a daily basis. On an average, you could be getting close to 15 to 18 hours on a single charge. With Windows Phone 8.1, you can also check which all apps are consuming battery the most and selectively disable them from running in the background. So summing up, is the Lumia 535 worth the money? Priced at Rs 9199, we feel that the Lumia 535 is a bit overpriced considering the competition from Android. But there are a couple of things which is good on the Lumia 535, which includes a bigger display on a Windows Phone, great performance and decent battery life along with 2-year updates from Microsoft. Apart from this, there is also a front-facing 5 megapixel selfie camera. The display is one of the biggest disappointments of the device, and so is the rear camera when compared to the competition. If you want a bigger display Windows Phone at a budget pricing, then this device really makes sense, because we haven't seen 5-inch devices from Windows Phone below the Rs 10,000 mark. If not, we would suggest you to check out Asus Zenfone 5, the Xiaomi Redmi 1S, the Huawei Honor Oli, or even the newly released Redmi Note, which have better specs when compared to the Lumia 535. So that was a detailed review of the Lumia 535. Hope you liked this video. If you have any specific questions regarding this review, just drop a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your questions. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this, and thanks for watching this video.